Okay, we should be live. Hopefully. Everyone's doing all right today. I've got water, I've got coffee. I just had a donut. Had a donut. That's something I haven't had in ages. I just was craving one. Unimpressed. I know, you'd think that, oh, you were craving a donut, you had a donut, it had to be a good donut. Nope. It was a cheap donut. It tasted like there was no love put in that donut. Which, phrasing probably is a good thing, but I didn't want any extra glaze on my donut. But either way, we have some Russian adventures to do. Rah, rah, Rasputin, that song's gonna be sucking my head until the day I die. I don't know why it is, but it's gonna be. Especially since we keep coming into these areas. Hey, Bells. Welcome. Greetings and saturations. My cherry limeade drink has gone flat, apparently, though. So coffee, water, cherry, and flat cherry limeade instead of bubbly. Bubbly. So we also got a new oil now that I'm looking at what we got. Yeah, we have night oil, a resin-based oil. And they have... Okay, so grass oil and night oil is 20. So it's varying cost depending on what you're making with it. That's intriguing. Benzoin? It's got frankincense and myrrh, but it has no gold. Hopefully you're doing okay this morning. Oh, before I forget, because I will forget to mention this later, I'm going to try and mention it throughout the stream here and there. I am trying to get, for now it's going to be Baldur's Gate classes. Viewers requesting character classes and stuff like that. It's for the Baldur's Gate one, it's race, which is like dwarf, elf, stuff like that, and your class. If anyone wants to participate in that, if I can get more than 4 people, we'll go with like just kind of a random pick. Obviously, I won't go with like 4 thieves or anything like that because, well, I mean, if everybody puts in a thief or puts in a fighter, I guess I could stick with that, but it's hopefully not. There's like sorcerer and stuff like that. But yeah, if there's more than 4, I might swap some out whenever we get into like Siege of Dragonspear or Baldur's Gate 2, or we'll just use them in future games like Icewind Dale and stuff like that. Just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But I think I want to try and do like community CRPG where viewers get to just pick classes, it gets thrown in, and I gotta work with it. So, because I do have kind of the itch to just do the trilogy, just like walk through it, but I don't really feel like going after the normal characters. The only reason I'm going with 4 is because I need my protagonist. Although I could always substitute it out for one of you guys, but then you'd be the protagonist. And I want to have room for Imowen. Just because she's the only story character in those games that feels kind of essential to the arc. In BG2, there is a little bit of a spot that I don't want to spoil, but a bit of a spot that another character could be coming across as essential to the story, but for the most part, they're not. They could just be easily doing what they're doing with any other party. They're more Icewind Dale-y. And I tried to get Planescape Torment running. The Enhanced Edition does not want to run. I can get to... every now and then I can get to the options menu and it crashes in the options menu. The OG version runs fine, so I might just upscale that. Okay. Second room on the right should be some pirates. As we get into a encounter. But yeah, it's over on the Discord. If you don't want to use the Discord for whatever reason, you can DM me on Blue Sky, or I might make a redeem over here if people want to use that. Any of the above is fine. I thought we used a tent. We must not have used a tent. Let's go back and use a tent. Yeah, Planescape is a good game. I don't remember 99% of it. I just remember enjoying it. That said, if I remember correctly, it's significantly shorter than Baldur's Gate. But that's because if we look at it like Icewind Dale is all about the combat, Baldur's Gate's kind of the middle ground between Icewind Dale and Planescape. Planescape has combat. It's just, it is much more focused in on that story. Well, since we're going to go and recover, I'm going to go after this group. Combo! And Anastasia is going to go ahead and just standard hit you because you have one freaking life. And I just realized she has the thing from, Harry Potter, the little gold flying thing they catch. Sword Arts, let's go for Gesundheit. Or do we go for Blolongo? We're going to go for Blolongo. And yes, I have, when I was looking for how to fix the crashes in Planescape, I ran across a lot of people making Rick and Morty jokes about Morta. Or Mort. I guess that would depend on how you approach it. And I don't know why the game is stuttering today. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to get this item. We're going to go use the... There it is. And then we'll go use the save point to restore our health and mana. Pirate earrings. In this video game. Video game. Video james. Let's go ahead. We will use Ataante. I just mispronounce every word today, probably. There's our tent. There's our save. I don't know why we're still on Winter Pal. I should probably change that off. I'm going to do something real quick. That's not the one I wanted. Close that. That. Why is that? There we go. I'm just closing a few windows here to see if that's possibly what's causing it. I don't think it is. And then we go... Actually, I think it might be that. Sadly. Yeah, I'm just closing some excess windows real quick. You guys can't see it. There we go. In case you did not notice, boss, those are my teeth. What? Oh, yeah. Planescape Torment. For some reason, my brain disconnected from the Planescape Torment talk for a second there. Just because I was closing windows and hopefully killing off some of the stutters. Stutters. Okay, so got ourselves a shrine to go to, because that's what we got last time, was a key for the shrine. Oh, look, it's another save point. We could have just done that here. Let us go to the next area. Probably, I think we get a scene here.
Alexei!
Please, be a little quieter, princess.
So what are you up to, Rasputin? What are you and Sapiente's Gladio planning, anyway?
I've always admired Napoleon, you see.
So you're planning to conquer Europe?
If all Russia's resources were properly leveraged, it would be possible.
You're insane.
Wouldn't it be wonderful? The whole world hearkening to my voice. Each breath of mine, the ocean's tides.
It's greedy maniacs like you, Rasputin, that start revolutions and cause innocent people to die.
Let me explain something to you. It is the people themselves who cry the loudest for a change in government. And I think even you should know that. An unbridgeable gap has opened between the people and the aristocracy. Even without me, the fire of revolution would sooner or later be lit.
Shut up!
Anastasia!
If that's the case, then the less blood spilt, the better. Royal blood alone should be sufficient.
Why you?
What's wrong, Godslayer? Kill me if you have the courage. Fight me one-on-one. If you win, I'll give you the prince and princess.
Okay. Get ready to lose.
With your heart cursed by the mistletoe, do you really think you can defeat me? How amusing. Is that the best you can do?
That was just a warm-up. You'll see.
Very well, but now it is my turn. I call on the spirit of the mistletoe.
Yuri! Wake up!
There is no magic that can stop the power of this curse. It's futile. You cannot pierce my shield.
You're a monster.
That's right. I do have the power of a monster. I choose to accept your words as a compliment. You have most beautiful eyes, my dear. Your inner strength shines through them. I can see why Nikolai wanted you to join forces with him. Karen, I have some news that will interest you. Your hometown, once so beautiful, is now nothing more than a smoldering ruin. Now, let's finish this.
Anastasia!
Stop!
Alexei! Anastasia!
No, it wasn't me.
All is well, Your Highness. The prince is unhurt. Just as I thought, Anastasia was being controlled by the stranger's magic.
Why, you?
Guards, arrest them! They tried to assassinate the prince.
Damn it.
Don't let the assassins escape! I want them hunted down and killed at once!
Since we've arrived in Russia, nothing but terrible things have happened here. I was foolish. I never expected Rasputin would be so powerful. I was wrong.
What was that shield of his? I couldn't even make a dent in it.
What are we going to do? They think we've kidnapped the princess. They'll find us here.
Damn.
I think that it's time that we left Russia. There was somewhere I was planning on taking you anyway.
Yeah? Where's that?
To the Gorame Valley in Turkey, beyond the Anatolian Mountains.
Turkey?
Mm-hmm. For many years now, I've been tracking the whereabouts of a certain individual. And while we were separated, I finally found him. Yeah.
Who is this person?
The one person who should know everything about Sapientes Gladio. Are you ready? Sapientes Gladio was founded several decades ago by Jovis, a humble priest of the Greek Orthodox Church. At that time, Jovis was doing missionary work with many other volunteers. Well, when he saw the brutality of the colonial policies, he raised his voice against their cruel racism. He made many friends among the commoners there, and even more enemies among the elite. And though they tried to oppress him, they were unable to silence his voice. But Sapientes Gladio, the group that once walked the path of righteousness, somehow veered off that path, and they became lost. Travel now to the Gorame Valley and find the great sage Jovis. If anyone knows the secret to Rasputin's power, it's him.
Okay, I think we've gotten past the... Yeah, we're in control again. Hello, Missy. Hello, Locke. Hello, Daladon. Hopefully all of you are doing well today. And Rasputin was talking brave for somebody who was soon to be dead, but he survived. I'm getting better. But yeah, it is kind of tempting to be the Bacon Artificer rather than the Warforged. I might still do that. I'll have to consider. I already found a picture for the Warforged one, but Bacon. I could just be Bacon. And he would fit as a undead artificer. But let's see. So we do have a dog here that we have to deal with. Do we have the stuff to actually fight him, or do we have to go buy it is the question. Oh, that's petrification paralysis. We need feather. We do not have feather. Gonna love this dog. So far, they've all been very unique. Oh, wait, what was back this way? There's a whole room back here, my guys. I don't think there's anything in here because it wasn't mentioned anywhere, but we can look. It's the clock room. Clocks as far as the eye can see. We're surrounded by a million clocks. Okay, so we got that. Let's see where the dog actually is. Oh, okay, so I know where it is. Hopefully we can get to the shop before we get there. Okay, so this is the way to the shops. Otherwise, we're going to have to do this the hard way. Okay, so hi. I need to buy something from you. Yes, we'd like to buy something from you. That's going to be a feather. Oh, do we not have one? There's not one for sale either. Ooh. A feather bracelet is what we're looking for. So it doesn't look like we have that. That's gonna suck. So I think we might need to go plan B. You're not dead yet, Spam-A-Lot musical. Sadly, what's stuck in my head right now is freaking... I'm trying to remember what it's called. Rasputin. Rasputin. Russia's greatest love machine. Bum 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 ba na na na. Okay, so do we have protective stuff? We do have barrier. We do not have shield. That's barrier and search. There's shield. So that one is out of our skill range, but nobody has it equipped. We have another source of shield. Yes, we should actually have one more. Zepar is on Anastasia, so we'll just take that off of you. Put it on you. Please watch the trailer to Kingsman with the Rasputin song. I like Kingsman. I have not seen all of them. I've seen some of them. Oh, the Kingsman? That one I don't think I could say I've seen. Okay. So we're going to do this the hard way. We're going to be in panic mode. Rasputin granddaughter was alive when that song came out. Imagine hearing the radio singing about how much of a sex beast your grandpa was. I'm glad that we can actually come back this way, though. There should be a dog there. Okay, it's got a fishbowl on its head. I have a feeling this is gonna be quirky. Put it right under the memes. I will check it. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the memes thing. I was looking at another chat that got messages. Oh, that. Oh, I will have to check that out after stream. Unfortunately, it would blare off over the stream if I did it right now. Godzavaski. Gostafsiki. Is that how do you pronounce that name? Gostafsiki. Look, R3, here comes a wolf. Otto! And who are you, wonderful fellows? That is nostalgic for me. I'm not sure if it's intentional, but when I was on IRC a lot, we used to do Kirby's a ton, and that makes me think of Kirby's. I know it's supposed to be a cat emoji, but we did Kirby's. We did table flip Kirby's. We did punching Kirby's. That's why you'll sometimes see me use those in chat. Can we end the wolf now? No. Never. The wolves are our friends. Us, I'm Gostafaskrishaba. This here is R3. We came here from planet Suzerain to invade Earth. Pleasure to meet you. Me? Well, better get the invasion started. Would you please fight R3 here? Oh! What are they making me fight this time? R3 is a German missile system. Oh well, let's do this. I should probably do this number first. There we go. So we have a quick save, and we can just get right back into this fight. Kada! I'm a star!
Just couldn't resist the attraction of Earth's gravity, huh?
Ground-to-air missile system. That makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go defensive for the start. And hopefully not get panicked too early. And then barrier. So now we have our defenses up. Hey, Athit! Welcome back! We're getting beat up by Space Wolf. Time to eat a soul comet. As I miss it. Yeah, pretty much. More precisely, Laika's kicking my ass. Provided I can actually, use my skills like a normal person, I think we'll be good. I was trying to get it perfect. Great space opera of Blanca and R3. Okay, so we can probably take one more hit. Then we need to cure. Thankfully, our cure is pretty strong. Because unfortunately, Blanca is smarter than our entire party. A couple of them probably together. Oh, there's the panic. Oh, crap. Let's go ahead. We're going to Berserk next turn if we don't do anything. I'm hoping we survive. If we don't, I'm going to have to just start over from the beginning on this. Let's see. Smarter than Yuri and Postbox Man? Nah, impossible. Never. You're never smarter than me. I am a hero. So can we do... I think we're going to have to do full moon on ourselves. We haven't gotten to see this one yet, so yeah. Nova's probably going to hurt. Okay, 40, that's not terrible. Crest Magic, cure yourself, and then we'll do SP recovery next turn. We haven't really gotten to attack much. I probably should have been attacking those first few turns. It's very Okami. Yeah, I can see that. Let's go Pure Seed again. Get ourselves 7 SP back. Fuck you for doing panic every frickin' time, you bastard. Heal yourself. Yeah, every time I get rid of it, he's just going to keep me on this back pedal pretty much fucking constantly, I think. Because I'm having to just alternate between Cure and frickin' SP and then... Ah. It's actually irritating me. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to SP Cure, and he's going to do the bullshit again. Yeah, I should have just been going offensive from the beginning. For fuck's sake, game! I swear to fucking God, I'm going to F3 again. We're going to just be aggressive from the start. I am sick of that shit. That actually is making me mad at this point. That is actually making me mad. I do not like backpedaling constantly. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, and I don't have speed boost on him, so that's going to suck a little bit. Let's go for... I'm just going to go Soul Comet straight into him, I think. Sorry for getting a little tilted at that, but I don't have the item to counteract that, so because we sold it earlier, I thought we'd be able to buy a new one, but we were unable to do so. This guy has 500 life, by the way. So he's probably going to backpedal us before we're able to really go completely ham on him. And we don't really have a way to boost our SP to crazy amounts. Okay, so that's not panic. Soul Comet again. So there's 3 hits. There's the panic attack. Let's do... That didn't actually get panic on us. Yay! So we're going to do Cure on ourselves. If he'd stop getting criticals, that would be really nice. So this next hit should be enough to kill him, provided he doesn't kill us. Okay, so there's panic on us. So Soul Comet should still kill him, though, provided we don't just completely screw this up. So aggressive is the answer on this. Don't sit there and just try and defend against it. You have to go full aggressive, or you have to have the feather bracelet to counteract it. Ring perfect victory. We got extra XP for that too. Sweet. Didn't get us that much closer to another level, but it's still good. 157 soul points. I need to invest those too.
This is no kind of place for you to live. Go on back where you came from.
Go back where you came from, green dog. Aww. Such a sad. You lost R3, I see. Is that middle finger? Or a thumbs up? Who wants to take a guess on that one? A small penor? Look, we're done here. Let's get going. Who knows what kind of radiation these guys are giving off? Come back and see us again sometime. Bye. Dog is telling you where to stick it, but paw prints you anyway. Exactly. So crest magic on De Blanca is going to be the cure on yourself. But you now have another tier of that. So he's got Soul Comet level 5. So 5 hits of that. I don't know what the affinity thing does. So is that just like how far away you can actually get into group fights with them? In which case I should probably be upping that. Shuttle to the star. We've got creative answers. Oh, and since we have a decent number of people showing up now, I'll say it again. I'm going to repeat it a few times through the stream, probably like once an hour, maybe. That is, if you want to have a character in Baldur's Gate or other CRPGs, yes, this will continue on after we start Baldur's Gate, the solo playthrough. I am trying to change the C from computer to community. If you want a character in that, find me on Discord or message me on Blue Sky, or you could even DM me on Twitch and I'll eventually see it. Maybe. I don't know if it'll actually show it to me if I'm not on the website. But, yeah, message me race, class, and subclass if you're interested. We'll be starting with BG1 on it, though. To give you an idea, obviously I'll be able to modify characters to other game systems and stuff like that. But just repeating it because I mentioned it on the Discord, I haven't mentioned it on stream yet. I do think I want to do a solo playthrough of the Baldur's Gate trilogy. We'll see how it goes with community characters, then we can move it on to other games. Because I'm liking the RPGs. But what else did we get from that fight? Strike expand. Not that that really helps us that much, because it doesn't expand the area we can hit at, but this could actually use that a little bit. And as far as crits, let's go with expanding that strike area to there, and we'll expand that one a bit. Is it going to be good, neutral, or asshole alignment? Whichever you'd prefer. The playthrough is probably going to be neutral or good. Because, unfortunately, and this is actually something that I hold against Baldur's Gate, despite loving Baldur's Gate, it does not do evil paths well, despite the fact that you are the child of murder. If you do start doing evil route, you usually end up just getting harassed by guards constantly, which obviously you'll hit the XP cap super quick, but you'll also not be able to trade very much. Everyone will be hostile to you. It's just not worth being the super shitty, I'm taking what I want kind of character. But the party will be all custom except for Imoen. I'll probably be doing a self character at the lead unless there's a lot of characters requested for it, in which case I will probably replace it with one of them just on random. Being evil in Baldur's Gate usually just means being psychotic a long way down. Yep. So items, let's go ahead and look at our resources. Definitely saved a lot of resources going aggressive there. We'll go ahead and tent up. Save, and then we get to go on to Turkey, of all places. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. But yeah, if there's enough characters, I might even like move it into an Icewind Dale as well. Which Icewind Dale is a whole... It's not a whole different beast from Baldur's Gate. It plays the same, but it's way more combat-oriented, and you end up with so many more characters. Don't ya know? Gosh golly gee willikers there. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. But now we get to leave this place. You're going close to Turkey soon? Cool. Hey, Queen. Howdy doody. I don't know if you just caught the big mention of if you want a Baldur's Gate character, because I'm doing like a custom team. Spellcaster Alchemist is almost nearly done. Just need to drag in all his spells. Yeah, I need to... I think I might have actually made error in the wrong game. He's got the 2024 sheets. The one that I hopped into. It didn't say copy, though. I'm doing pretty well. As far as Baldur's Gate, I'm going to replace the C in CRPG with community. I'm requesting if people want custom characters in that one, like named characters. Discord or DMs on here or Blue Sky are fine. Just what race, class, etc. you'd want. Cheats in the game are compatible with 2014 and 2024. Okay. It's the newer sheets, right? But yeah. And I don't care if there's overlap in the classes. I can work with that. I can do a full party of thieves. They're more flashy? Yeah. Okay, so then I'm on the right one. I just replaced I have already forgotten his name. The blue guy. The merchant. If you guys want me to do it on here, I can make a point redeem that's just like 1 point where you can send it in and I can just do it through that as well. Almaris, yeah. Yeah, I just replaced his sheet with error. Although now that I'm playing this, I am thinking maybe I should be bacon. And it's just like sequential bacon down all the way. I'm trying to think what lineage bacon would be. Would he be human? Or would he be like gnome or halfling? And what's in the bag? Yummy, juicy bacon!
You?
It's Lawrence!
Huh?
Well, it's been a long time. Yes, well, everyone seems to think that you've come here to kill him.
Him?
Bishop Jovis. He's their priest, you see. Well, you might even call him their god.
Okay. Go back to that. Back up to there. We should be good. Laurence Olivier, famous for having more than pennies up his bottom. What? Oh. I kind of had this one spoiled on me. Isn't it based off a, like, Thomas Lawrence, I believe? Laurence Olivier. Thomas, what the hell is going on? Yeah, who exactly? Not based off of him. It's, I forget who it actually is based off of. I can go look. The guide is, like, trying to spoil all kinds of, like, different things for me, so I'm not really looking over at it. So it's mentioning, like, 12 different names. He's an actor, Laurence Olivier. I'm Edward Lawrence. I'm with the British Intelligence Bureau. Is he going to be 007 now? You're a spy? Well, I suppose you could say that. Look, I wasn't trying to deceive anyone. It's just business. Thomas Edward Lawrence, motherfucking Lawrence of Arabia. Oh, God. This game goes everywhere. We got Rasputin, we got Lawrence of Arabia, we've got frickin' But what are you doing here? I'm waiting for, like, Alfred Hitchcock to pop up somewhere. Anyway, I can explain that. After I dropped you all in Russia, I turned back to London and met up with Mr. Lawrence there. Ah, the British Secret Service sent a communication to track down Bishop Jovis. He went missing in Istanbul. Was Constantinople. Right after that, I had to return to Russia to get you all, and Mr. Lawrence went on ahead to Jerome. I see. So you've been running around all over the place then, huh? And you too, Mr. Lawrence? It was quite a bit of a hassle to try and evade the Turkish government, but here I am. I'd say you've had a tougher journey than me, though, right? Now that you're wanted by the fucking Russian government. Oh, you can say that again. We got into trouble with Rasputin. Well, anyway, the first thing is to have a meeting with Bishop Jovis. I'm sure the rest of you will fall into place. So, this Jovis guy's here in the valley. Oh, yes, he spends his time praying at a chapel deep inside the cave where he lives. I'm going on ahead. You guys follow later. Rah, rah, Rasputin. Greatest Russia's. I don't remember the full song now. I've gotten, like, the chorus mixed up in my brains. A chest over here. Get me. Marix. Oh, I'm gonna keep checking Solomon's key until we get the last one for that frickin' one. Still don't have it. We still haven't unlocked any of the combo magic. I need to just go do that. So we need to crest change on you. We actually need to take off Zephyr anyway. So Marax is Cure Plus. Medium amount of HP. Ooh. Ooh. Tilava Raido Kuzonoha did to the guy? I have no idea who that is. I only know a little bit about Rasputin lore anyway. Sadly. Let's go. Get that. Honestly, seems like not a terrible idea. You are probably going to be our main healer, sadly. So we've got Rise Up, Cure. We do not have a heal on you. So that means we need to probably take Bathin off of you. and get something else on there. Do we have something else we could use? Alphys uses entrance, which is uses an MP to increase a I think we actually just go with a few of the 2s. So maybe we do actually keep Zephyr on you, and I don't really care about getting entrance, so I'm going to go with Andrus. Atlas's take on an action RPG, 2 games and a remake. Oh, is that Devil Summoner? Because I know it had a different name in different places. You said Atlas action RPG, 2 games. That sounds like Devil Summoner to me. And then Rasputin is a time-traveling robot mercenary from the future who decided that living in the past is a better fate. I mean, is he wrong? I don't think he's wrong. Where's the heal? There it is. Uval. We were going to equip that on her, weren't we? I thought we had another heal source. Maybe we don't? I'm just skimming through these to see if we have another source of heal. Yeah, we have Bathin. There we go. So now she has Bathin equipped. So heal, cure, raise up. And then we swap you out for Arc Cure. At least there's the 3 points to mess around with, so we'll grab an Amy. There's a Blake and Mortimer comic that literally addresses what time period can be defined as the best to live in and explores that through time travel too. Jeez. Who wants to do some time traveling? You too can catch future syphilis. Anyway. Oh, what's that? Something nice and fatty to eat. It smells great. I feel like him. I had a donut this morning. This is a pierogi. I bought it back in Russia. This guy is, I don't think, someone we want to give it to. I think this is somebody that actually dead ends it. This is Starving Quokile. Yeah, that's the dead end one. The one we want is in Champs-Élysées, I believe. So no. Nope. Oh, come on. I'm starving here. Do you want me to die? I mean, you will survive. I am in the same boat as you in that I have extra padding. I think it's Devil Summoner. Honestly, remember more the subtitle of the first 2 game got that sound exactly like old period action drama you could see on TV. I can look. I think. Either that or Digital Devil Saga. Digital Devil Saga. One or the other. Open that up. Devil Summoner. Devil Summoner is, yeah, Raidu. Okay, yeah. Right, it's Devil Summoner, Soul Hackers, then Raidu Konoza, the Soulless Army is the PlayStation 2 one. Original Devil Summoner was on, I believe it was... What platform were you on? I know Saturn. Oh, it was on Saturn and PSP, not PlayStation. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't on normal PlayStation because they didn't do too much with that other than Persona. But yeah, it's Devil Summoner. Hello. Oh, that was a long journey, and I mean long. How long was it? Oh, how come you're here, you ask? Call that a welcome. Wherever you go, we make sure we get ahead so we're there when you arrive. So what are you going to buy? Okay. You are the main people we do buy anything from, so that is kind of a point. Could probably buy better armors and stuff. Oh, and now we can buy... After we don't need it anymore. You still hate that the remake retcon part of the Soulless Army twist? I do not actually remember what the twist was, so... I don't know when or if we'll be playing through that, by the way. Kind of on the fence about it. Because if I start doing SMT stuff, it's gonna be a lot. Because there's a lot of SMT stuff. Yeah, you can spoil it. I will forget it by the time I play it. This is fine. Unless somebody in chat says they don't want it spoiled because they're playing it right now or something. We're going to go and get more pure seeds because we really do not have a lot of SP on anybody. We're going to get that. Spikes are interesting. Allows resisted defense at all times in battle. I'm thinking that is... For some reason I remember them being mentioned. But I could be misremembering. There's our silver bracelets. Yeah, fear causes a loss of SP. Kind of sucks. Plastron or that? I think we're going to go for Plastrons first. So, one to save, try for a discount. We're going to try for a 30%. That's actually getting us some decent money there. So let's go ahead and equip stuff real quick. You're the only one that didn't get any equipment to change. Equip change, Plastrons. You can sell the gauntlet, I believe. I don't think anyone's too bothered by... Okay, the infamously timid Sir Monhoro made this fencing chest protector to avoid being injured, made with a large amount of the most expensive steel of the age. Interesting, cool. So we actually have a decent amount of stuff to sell, too. So let's do that, and then we should have enough to actually get some more stuff. Prism Band. No. We're not going to sell any of the accessories, so we've already made that mistake once. Red Mailbox will sell. Espada will sell. Blessed Saber goes away. Whetstone Plus. Gauntlet. I'm not going to get rid of the Joachim items just because... They're Joachim items. Probably we'll never use them because we don't use Joachim, but hey, if we need to, they might come in clutch. You never know. Why am I getting so many messages today? Only a few of them are about Dundee. Sadly. So that's going to be... Yeah, we should be able to get a decent amount of money from this. Try for markup, we always do. 15%. Ta-da! We learned the villain is your successor from the future, trying to stop a tragedy from happening. And the original strategy was SMT-1 apocalypse happening. Ambassador Thorman launched the ICBM. In the remake, it got changed to a random virus wiping out humanity. Ew. I have a gut feeling I might know why that got changed. Blame North Korea. Do I actually want to spend the money on getting her a blue cape? That is a pretty significant boost, so yes. A little too close to home, basically. Okay, so we could probably get that leveled up in like 2 more shops. I'll worry about selling more stuff later. So now everyone has at least mediocre defense, not necessarily great. He's not actually smarter than Joachim plus Yuri, sadly. Okay, so we got that. We got the Morax crest. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items left in here. We got that. Oh, we have side quests in here. Ooh, interesting. I'm guessing the unique... maybe not. Maybe the unique character isn't source of it. I can feel it. I can feel the power. His power in you. What are you talking about? You can't just launch into a bunch of weird stuff without saying what you mean. I can see them. I can see them now. The people with the controllers. And the joysticks and the buttons, they're controlling you. Those demons, they're encircling you. What? Are you talking about ghosts? Look, I don't like ghosts, okay, so cut it out. You're afraid of ghosts, but you can morph into them. You can't be that scared of them, can you? I don't morph into any ghosts. They're fusion monsters. Get it? Fusion. Like, you know, Dragon Ball, damn it. It will be invented in 70 years. Actually, wait. No, it would be 60 years, because it came out in the 80s. Look, who are you anyway? Coming along and spooking me out? Are you looking for a fight? Chill out, Yuri. She is just an ordinary woman. I am Sarah, maid to the great King Solomon. King Solomon, never heard of him. What country is he the king of? There's nothing ordinary about humans. We all a bit fucked up. Well, yeah. You are correct on that. That is... I'm trying to remember the name of the actual stories. Yeah, Sun Wukong is the basis for Goku. The Monkey King. Journey to the West. There we go. Solomon, he was an ancient king of Israel, I think, but that kingdom collapsed over 3,000 years ago. So this chick's 3,000 years old? She's a ghost! Ah! Calm down. Are you a man, aren't you? You're making a scene. I'm sure she's not a ghost. Let's just say she's a little unusual, okay? We'll leave it at that. It is my duty to test those who want to inherit King Solomon's power. I will not force you, but if you truly wish to be successor of King Solomon's power, you must... I'll do it. Anything you say. Tests, battles, anything. Then the ghosts will go away, right? Harry really needs to calm down. He's gonna bite off more than he can fucking chew. There's no danger in losing your life, but the trials can be extremely dangerous. Are you prepared? Give me a little bit. Of course, I'll be waiting for you, then come back anytime. There are no religious icons here. The people of the Valley just picture a god in their mind and pray to that. Spaghetti. Sorry, distracted by imagining my god. Okay, so we don't want to go to the graveyard. We want to do personal on Dayari. Fusions, and we will go for Barbara. Rue Barbara. Yeah, she is not a day over 2,900. Admittedly, it's kind of rude to ask anyone their age unless you're like selling them alcohol or something or some other restricted material that is age restricted. The same can be said about like rural US, sadly. Not 29, but 2,900, exactly. Okay, so I need to open this up in a Nuthar tab. There we go. Jump to the side quest section. This should be King Solomon Trials, which should be SKS. Facing the crest is like solving the... That is not the... Oh, I think I see what we're supposed to do. Okie dokie. I think we fill out these things. And then I have a feeling these are going to unlock the trials. Age is a myth and we should stop calculating it once you reach legal drinking age or retreat age. Retirement age, maybe? Honestly, I think we have retirement and stuff like that backwards, but I'm one of those weird people that has the opinion that I personally think, it's just me, that I'm going to scratch my head real quick. There we go. Which involves moving my headphones all over the place. But I think we should be giving more time off to younger people. Let them have time off and go learn, go experience the world. And then work into like your middle years and retirement years. Thinking French for a moment. The French actually have pretty good workers' rights compared to the US. Yeah, well, bring on the tests, Natasha Yar. Sorry, I mean, wrong character. Choose which trial you want to attempt. Choose any one person and win 5 battles in a row. Party of 4 and win using a 28 plus hit combo at least once. With a party of up to 2, win 4 battles in a row with reverse ring in effect without missing a ring, without curing abnormalities. Form a party of up to 3 and win 6 battles in a row while poisoned without curing abnormalities or using items. Oh no, thank you for the hydrate. I need to hydrate more often, but I go through drinks enough as is. Who are we kidding? I stopped counting like at 30. Literally since I've been probably my mid-20s, I've always just kind of given a rough estimate unless it's for a legal document. And I really do have to stop and math it out, and I've had to do that for the last 20 years. Give or take a few years. Taking a sabbatical year was a thing, but they are more and more seen in bad light in recent years. That's going to be a fun thing to... If I have to get a normal job again, it's going to be fun to try and apply for them. What did you do? I ran my own business for... Technically, I've ran my own business for over a decade, but I had other jobs for most of that as well. I've done community management. There we go. I'm a community manager, public relations. Choose any one person win 5 battles in a row? Sure. We are going to go... I think we'll go with Yuri on this one. But I am a firm believer. Give vacations, stuff like that. Win the battles. Cool. Fusion. Barbaria, 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 Figaro. You're not wrong. You feel you're there's going to see a gap of 7 years and be like, what were you doing? I was making enough money to survive and actually do something I enjoy. I ran my own business. Okay, so we've got you guys. I recognize... Actually, these are all familiar enemies. Uh-oh, we didn't get it perfect. We might not kill them. We killed them. There's one. Next trial. It's one of the dogs. Been taking care of your agoraphobic girlfriend. Fun fact. I have dealt with agoraphobia most of my life, so I can relate to that. Admittedly, I also have... It's not severe. It's more of... I'm trying to remember the term for it. There's a term for a phobia that is not debilitating. I can't remember the name of it. But basically, it's just an anxiety condition for me. Yeah, mild phobia. I think there is like a technical term for it, isn't there? Okay, we've got 3. I'm going to kill the one that disturbs me the most first. There's a couple things that I do have severe phobias of, but I think I've only ever mentioned one of those on stream, and that's wasps. I've been stung by wasps. I'm not allergic to them. They don't freaking hurt much because I have a really high pain tolerance. So it's just one of those like dumb things that's just okay. But still, I have just like a knee-jerk reaction to them that is awful. Ta-da! Bonk. You have been defeated.
That wasn't even a workout.
Hopefully they're all that easy. So this is like Battle 4 or something? Oh, this one's going to be less easy. Barbaria again. I think the one on this one we can kill in one hit, but I don't think we get Ontheon in one hit. You'd think after almost drowning twice as a kid, you'd have a fear of swimming, but no, you like to swim? I think it also depends on context. Because there are some situations like that that can, like, if you survive a really dumb thing, you could end up with like an undue confidence, if you will. But for the most part, most of the things I've had actual proper phobias of, whether they've been treated and gotten down to mild, whether they stayed severe or not, have been things that I actually haven't had too many actual issues with. Some of my social anxiety comes from quote-unquote trauma, but once in the river, once in the ocean. I've never been to the ocean. I have lived a ton of places west of the Mississippi, but never to the ocean. I've been to plenty of mountains and lakes and all that fun stuff, though. I've also never almost drowned. That's probably another thing to keep in mind. So I don't really have first-hand experience with that. I've always been a fairly strong swimmer and float well. Oh, out of these, do we actually have a line on any of them? Can hit more than one? No. Well, that sucks. That means we just beat the tar out of him. We'll start with the paladin then, because he's the one I think I'm most likely to be able to kill in one hit. Have you lived in Washington State for most of your life and never been to the Space Needle? I mean, I didn't realize that guy was a dung beetle. You're from the islands, so that's all you know. It's the ocean. Ah. Yeah, I don't know how I'd react to the ocean. On a beach, I think I'd be fine. I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to do deep ocean. Most of the states I've been to the major landmarks. I've not been to the giant ball in Dallas, despite I lived there for a long time. I never went to Oklahoma City and Oklahoma, but that's not a huge thing. There's not really that many big iconic things in Oklahoma. Kansas, I've been to the flat spot. Colorado, I went to the Rockies and all that fun stuff. Even lived in Denver for a while. Utah, I did get to the Salt Lake. Not as impressed as I thought I would be. I did even... Here's a bit of a story for you guys. No, I'm not Mormon. But I did go to the Salt Lake Temple. So I was Mormon. I'm not now. I have worked very hard to escape the Mormons. Because frankly, it took like leaving state and moving multiple times for them to stop showing up on my doorstep. Because someone kept telling them where I lived. That's one reason, one of a number of reasons, I'm kind of cagey about telling people too much about where I live. Yeah, maybe one day I'll tell all my, like, trauma stories. Just make you people go, like, the fuck is wrong with you? And explain it. They just show up there, so you send them away. Well, they will go door to door. When I say they came to my door, I mean they made a special trip to my door, and only my door. Like, they drove for 45 minutes to the middle of fucking nowhere to get to my door. So, yeah, I side-eye. The long trip for nothing. I'm not mean to them. They're just kids. They're just, Usually it's a nearby bishop that comes with them. But sometimes it's a deacon. But usually it's someone from the local church and then the missionaries. They're just kids. I'm not mean to them. I just say I'm not interested. Please go away. And they tend not to come back until the missionaries swap over, and then they came back. When I moved a lot, it would always be new missionaries in the area. I think someone was telling them where I lived from the church that I went to last before I left the church. Because I have several people that I kept in touch with. I don't really keep in touch with them nowadays that went to that church and knew where I lived. So it's like, no. We're the successor to the King of Solomon's Power. Here's the price for succeeding the trial. We got the Sabnock. You can do the same trial as many times as you want, but only get a prize the first time. Sorry. They're not gone. So I'm going to be possessed unless I do them all? Yup. Yes, sirree, buddy. Remember you had Mormons showing up, handed one an Xbox controller and proceeded to co-op Halo 2? There's a lot of things they're not supposed to do that they do. We had issues at one church with I think it was like 3 different missionaries ended up getting different people pregnant. This is one of the reasons why sending like 18, 21, or even 25-year-olds out on missions, not unsupervised, but only loosely supervised, can be problematic. But yeah. It was a thing. That said, I have met most of the missionaries that I met were cool, albeit in that churchy way. Some of them were skis balls, as you'd expect. If you have just like random population sample, you're going to run across some skis balls. But oh, and we got a new crest, so that means we have to check Solomon's Key. It's not one of them, so we don't care about it. Kept coming back and kept playing games. I never went on a mission. I left before I was old enough to. I was a deacon for a few years. I did go on them visiting different houses and saw all kinds of shit. In one case, literal shit. Kids running around with like shit caked around their socks because they were just running around pooping themselves. Went into a house that it was like literally just thick fog of like smoke because they just sat in there and smoked the living daylights out of everything. Yeah. I was young then. Got errands to run? Ah. Have fun running the errands. Run them into the ground. Watch them burn. Have a good one, Queen. Hopefully we'll still be streaming when you get back. I need to do some editing today. I need to finish a script because I want to get back to doing regular reviews again. I fell off the wagon. But I have today's video uploaded. I need to make a thumbnail for it. Also, technically, I can't actually release it even to members first for another, I think it's an hour and a half. It might just be a half an hour. It's somewhere in there. So like after stream, I'll put it on members first. I had a couple things embargoed this week, so that's what we're doing. If I get any more embargoes, I gotta obey them as well. That's why some of those are a little bit later in the day. We're probably gonna have a marathon stream one of these days. Yep, we're going to do a more difficult trial. So we've done one. 28 hit combo. Hopefully we're not too strong for this one. Yuri. Blanca. Oh, we are locked in. So Yuri, Blanca, Anastasia, and Karen. Karen's going to have a big number one. Blanca's going to have a big number one. I think she has the Dark Beam one. I think between those three, we can stack it up. Yuri, I'm mildly worried about, but he'll probably be just the anchor of it. Win the battle using a 28 hit combo at least once. You better have a lot of life there, bud. So let's go. Combo time. So you just used the 5 key. I am going to go. Everyone's going to combo off of Anastasia. You're going to combo off of Anastasia. And you're going to combo off of Anastasia. Crest Magic, Evil Ray. I'm going to actually quick save in the battle to try and cheese this. So there's 7. I don't know if we're going to get it. Blanca. You have Evil Ray as well. That's 7 hits. We could do Gale Spark. That's 10 hits. So that would put us at 17. I think we can do this. What? That's bullshit. Did you see how many times we missed that? That is bullshit. Okay, so Evil Ray again. We got that one. I guess we'll try Karen's next then. She's got Gesundheit, which is 12. That's him in the air again. I'm going to have Yuri knock him down. And then you do... Oh, you can just straight go into combo magic? Oh, do we bother with the combo magic or do we go for the crest magic to guarantee we get it? He's barely damaged. Crest magic. Oh, now I'm torn. Yeah, we're going to go for the crest magic just to fulfill the goal of this. I could unlock the thing I was looking for. Why does he... why does that miss? Why does that consistently fucking miss? That is pissing me off. We're going to have to try this 97 million times. Just because it keeps missing. It's irritating, my friends. So Yuri... knocked down. Then we go Karen. I didn't even... Yeah. Yeah, we could do this with the dog comets. Because it only needs 28. Ah, for fuck's sake, I missed the button. I couldn't tell what it was until, like, it was too far along in it. We're trying this again. We are going to do this until we get it, my guys. Yuri does a knockdown. Get him on the ground. We do Karen next. If she does Gesundheit. There's 24. And yeah, we'll just do the dog comets. We got 5 hits on that. It knocks him up. Soul Comet. Let's try for it. There's 29 hits. Ow. And now we're going to do combo again, but this time we're going to do an easier one. Anastasia, again. Combo, Anastasia. So yeah, we got the 28. So now we can go for combo magic if we get it again. Evil Ray. Wow, that didn't even get him halfway, by the way. Yeah, Lenny's just having the crap beat out of him. Over and over and over again. Next one up is Karen. I'm actually going to do a quick save here, because we already got the achievement. Sword Arts will go for Gesundheit. Because I want to get some of these combos unlocked as well. Which one should we break out first? Combo magic. We got 4 options. So I'm going to go after... We're going to go to the bottom one, I think. Was that worth 64 mana? Not really. Oh no, she got petrified, you bastard. I probably should have actually done this at the very start. Just double damage. No, a little bit over double. That's still fine. Okay, Crest Magic, you need to do... I forget what element he is. I'm wanting to say he's fire, but we can double check. It actually doesn't boost as much as you'd think. I think they override each other. So Lenny turns into... We've already scrolled up. We scrolled to the wrong spot. We scrolled the wrong screen. Excuse me. He is Earth, so we need Wind. Okay. You enjoy stacking buffs? Well, we are going to stack a buff, just a different buff. Because everything's yellow. You bitch. Did he actually he killed Anastasia of all people? Items, we do have a revival item. Coldplay has a song about that? Yup. Okay. Let us go for a hard hit on this guy. Let's show him who's boss. Press magic. You go ahead and cure yourself. Actually, no, cure Anastasia, and then Anastasia's going to do an AoE cure. Because she's got cure arc. All allies. Get mended, bitches. And you have the Soul Comet that we can keep using on Mr. Godhand over here. Are you feeling very godlike now, bitch? Thankfully, we do have Soul Benediction. Probably shouldn't be using up items on this, but it's fine. Rest magic. We can do an evil ray on you. It's... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna have you go combo with Blanca. We can get some more combos going. And then she can do crest magic. Do we have any kind of knockdown? This one's not going to be as good. He's going to miss. It's going to miss like half of them, probably. It's better than a sharp stick in the eye, though. Would you kindly stop casting that, my friend? Your petrification effects are not welcome here. That almost had killed him before that turn. We used way too much on that, but I think it was worth it. We unlocked a combo spell. Trial complete. At least it was a tanky enough enemy to take it. As a reward for succeeding, we got Blood Jewel. Which is what? I'm guessing that is going to be equipment. We'll go to inventory. I think it is accessories. A droplet of blood from an ancient fish, compressed solid by immense deep-sea pressures, enables recovery from the berserk state with a ring success. So basically, it fixes you going mad. Fix you from going big mad. We'll go tent. Man, I didn't think I would say it. But I really do actually miss the page system for items from Phantasy Star 4. I remember that page system pissing me off as a kid. But as an adult, I find it a little bit better. Do I have a more difficult trial? Sure. With a party of up to 2, win 4 battles in a row with reverse ring in effect without missing a ring and without curing abnormalities. So it's going to be Yuri and Blanca, I believe. Unless it's some weird combo of enemies, I think we're good. Oh, we got... Okay, these are not actually awful enemies. Boy Duck. It's gonna take a little bit for me to be used to freaking reverse ring, but... I am not used to counterclockwise.
That was a pretty good warm-up.
So we're going to attack. You got Sting, Claude Soldier. I think you are going to go for these 3. And you are just going to punch things. I should have chosen the characters with, like, the most things to press. But I am kind of used to their patterns, so I guess that kind of works out okay. And yes, I am quick saving after each one. Because I don't think we're going to be running across too many tough enemies. I think it's more just a matter of don't screw up Alzorath. Special skills, we'll go with Magma on the 4. Yeah, we'll go after the 4. Oh, bah, bah, bah. That's why we quick save. Actually, is it giving me a different battle each time? Yeah, it is. That's interesting. So I could just reload these and get the battle I want. It's RNG based on when it loads. Oh, that's cute. Magma, go after the back row center. And you get to go after Crest Magic, a bright light on the center there, and we'll hopefully do okay there. Ta-da! Victory. Too bad we don't get XP for this. Otherwise, this would be extremely handy. Okay, so we got the roaches on this one. Do magma on those three. Then Gregor's just off there by himself. I don't know if missing the combo would actually cause it to break. I imagine it would. And Soul Comet on Gregor. Bonk, bonk, and bonk. Overkill, I know. We're doing combos, my friend. Third key's not really worth it. Third key's not bad. We could probably use it during a final fight, but like we did in the first game. In the last game. It's second game, first of the trilogy, last game we played. Confusing. Yeah, bring it on. Form a party of up to 3 and win 6 battles in a row while poisoned without curing abnormalities or using items. So we can't use items in this one either. Okay. Blanca and Anastasia, I believe. She has Arc Cure, which allows us to just drop AoE heals each time it's her turn. Okay, so you go into Barbaria, 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 Figaro. Beelzebub had a devil on his shoulder. Let's go off into, like, not even the lyrics of the song because we're playing a game and I don't want to get lyrics copyright claims. Magma. Can I get... Oh, I can get the 2 of them with it. That works for me. So 23 damage per tick is not that bad. This might kill the Gatorback, in fact. I'm hoping. It did! Sweet. So what is the last enemy? It is the Kepper. We'll do Album Magic with the Aquaraze. I could probably redo these to get some of the pictures. Since after that, we wouldn't have to worry about, you know, actually winning. How many battles was it? 6? So, Revenants and Statues. Oh, you go ahead and take out a Revenant. Yuri will take out the statue. And I left the Revenants because if I remember correctly, they're lower life than the statues. And no, the multi-hits do not do significantly more damage than the other ones. They do decent amounts. But I don't think they do significantly more. It's more you're using it to build up combos. Manifestation, Soul Comet, Lambton Worm, Bonk, Bonk, and Bonk. Didn't kill it. This is fine. Fusion into Barbaria. I don't think he's close enough to get combos with anybody. No, he's not. So that one's almost dead. I'm just going to go for a hard hit on the big guy and hopefully kill it. If not, well, we know which ones we're going to... That didn't kill it. Damn it. So they're on either side of her. That sucks. You take out the weakened one. Almost dead guy. And you go for... Yeah, just go for the hard hit. We'll heal on the next round.
That's all they've got. No problem.
What's the next trial? Probably pain? Ah, it's plant guys. This one we actually can mess around with. So death snails in the middle and winged guy there. Means that you probably can Barbaria 3 of them out. Although we are getting dangerously low on mana and we can't use items. So yeah, we'll be able to do magma one more time. So we'll need to save it from here on out. You go ahead, arc cure all of us. That's not going to remove the status ailments. It's just going to heal us. Don't even care that it was a combo break. Because she should be able to take out the Skeeter herself. They only have, like, what, 40 life? Jesus. I think I may have overestimated how much life those guys have. Okay, so we got the dolls. That's going to be a relatively easy group to take out, I think. Okay, so we've got Cluster there. You're off by yourself. So you take out the Catherine. That opens it up for him to go with Crest Magic. Because he has way more life than... I mean, not way more life. Way more mana than Yuri. How many more battles? How many more battles? Yes. Oh, I think this might be the last one. Let's go Barbaria. And they're all going to gather around her. Let's go combo on Anastasia. You combo on Anastasia as well. Actually, Poison punishes you for comboing. If it actually does this whenever they use their other ability too, it definitely punishes us for that. Okay, so we can get, I think, 2 in any one group. So we just start on one side and go.
I summon you.
So there's one duo down. We will go with Blanca next, which is going to be Crest Magic Light. Unless Hail Breeze. Yeah, not quite big enough to hit more than 2. We'll still use Hail Breeze because we haven't seen it yet. Oh, we have seen that one. That was off of a different guy. And you go special skills. Do we go magma? I think we do go magma. Taking him out with the moist. Ooh, trial complete. Yay. Oh, we need to go look at the dog info. We got Mr. Sax. Hey. Hey. Okay, so items, a tent. A day to save. Oh, nah. That just means we have to do this. I pressed the quick save button too soon after doing normal save. So, Mr. Sax, we got a new card. He's sexy and he knows it. Oh, we could actually be... Oh, never mind. They don't have actual icons. So, let's go key items. Mr. Sax. O'Brien, the red-hot musician with his soulful sound. When he blows his sax on stage, the crowd goes wild for all kinds of different reasons. I feel terrible, a real bad case of car sickness. Oh, how come we're here, you ask? Don't be so cold. We're just following our best customers, that's all. Do you want a dress made? Sure, make me one. What kind of dress do you want? One we don't already have. In fact, I think we only have one left. Ta-da! Angel of Light. Oh, isn't just fabulous? And I'll come over. Oh, so we actually have another tier of them, I think. Because now he's got an entirely different voice, not entire voice line, different text line. Okay, so do we actually farm some pictures for Anastasia before we proceed? So we don't have any other trials that we need to do through her. Yeah, we've already gotten all 4 of them. So we'll get the other ones probably later on. We actually have a ton of monsters we don't have pictures of. Let's see if I can get one that we do, though. He's in the monster list? What? Thought it was supposed to show us information on them if we took a picture of them. Yeah, they don't... We don't even have all the monsters in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it goes all the way back here. So any of them that have the photo next to them, we actually... Okay. And enemies have a lot of just, like, immunities. Oh, and it even tells us their items if we've taken pictures of them. Sweet. And if we haven't taken pictures of them, we have them on that. Okie dokie, I see what you're smoking. Okie dokin', you see what you're smoking? I'm gonna try one thing. Party of 4, level 28, yada yada yada. Yes, we are going in with the same party again. I have a gut feeling that I am going to get a skill from him. With the camera. Let's see. So you too can chase that one monster with a 0.005% drop of Mega Elixir. Hey, hello, how's it going this morning? I think I'm sugar crashing, by the way. Sorry if I don't seem like super peppy. I think the donuts might have been a mistake. Sadly. Oh... We're going to open with a Gale Spark. I want to see if it just misses him a lot. No, it doesn't just miss him a lot. It's just the position he was in. Okay. So, fusion into Barbara.
We're gonna summon Barbara to fight you.
You go with energy charge. Making ourselves strong. Okay, so she is going to snapshot him and see if we can get a skill from it. And she is going to give Angry Man over there air damage. But only for a single turn. Yeah, he only gets angry for a single turn. Press magic. No. Album. Nope. It didn't actually give us a skill. Well, dams. That means we just have to kill you then there, bud. 1420. Okay, so he doesn't have like a ton of life. He has a decent amount. We're just going wind damage on him. as much as possible. He's not doing too well. Oh no, he's gonna try and petrify the one person who's petrify immune. I am so afraid. Energy charge effect is gone. I'm sorry, but tough. Does she have any kind of negative ghost rest? So she's gonna heal. You don't get the shtick with JRPGs having the blue mage show up significantly later in the overall story compared to everyone else. It always feels like a late game collectathon. Yup. Honestly, I'm trying to think if there's one that does this. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I might just be not remembering it. I would love a game where the main character was the blue mage. Your protagonist, the person you start as, who goes through the entire game, whether they're a silent protagonist or not, is a blue mage. I would love that. It would make me exceptionally happy if the protagonist of a JRPG was a blue mage. It's always another character, and Hollow pointed out that it is late game. A great number of the times. Blue! Blue! If it was green, it would die. Although green mages are also kind of neat in their own right. They're far less common. Oh, the sound cut out? I'm sorry. Oh. Well, I think I might realize why. I don't know what it is with this time of day. And my internet going wonk. I lost some frames just recently. You are going to energy charge. Also, it's way too hot now. Yeah. Actually, it's not that bad today compared to how it has been, but yes. Spring has arrived. I actually think it's the coolest it's going to be all week right now. And it's still a little bit on the warm side. Yeah, having to go back through and collect all of that stuff. Thief used to be that way as well, where you'd have to wait until kind of like mid-game to get the ability to regularly steal. And then it started to become more common as JRPGs moved forward. So maybe Blue Mage will eventually get there, but I have a feeling not, because I think the next big wave of JRPGs are going to be copying freaking Expedition 33. He's not dead yet. I fucked it up. What? Wouldn't the protagonist of most Persona games be something like a blue mage, since they can acquire any element? I haven't thought of them as that, but I maybe. I never get super far into Persona games. I always just think of them as, well, SMT is more of a monster collector, but as far as Persona, I guess. Yeah, I never really thought of him that way. Maybe I should replay it and get a good view on it. I would probably, if I do Persona, definitely will be doing one of the newer ones. I don't think I necessarily want to go back to like Persona 1 or 2. Even though I do have them. Get those two screwed up. Because, yeah, SMT, you're recruiting the demons. When I think of Blue Mage, I think it as, I have found this demon, and I'm going to copy one or a few of its abilities. I'm on the fence as to whether I should continue right now or not. I am feeling extremely groggy, like I need to go lay down. I think we'll grab the items in here first. And then we'll probably call it a stream. Because I don't want to, like, have only done one tiny little thing today. We did some challenges, but... The only exception that comes to mind is Quistis from Final Fantasy VIII. She's the second character to join the party at the start. Yeah, but she also leaves. Seal of Aura. Everyone who lives here has journeyed to this valley for the Bishop Jovis. Jarvis! All of us have struggled along the way. Don't think life here can do that, but I sure hope it lasts as long as possible. Groovy. We got that. Yeah, she doesn't rejoin the party until much later. Until, around the time you get Fisty Boy. Got the Siri crest. As is customary, we go check if it's the one that we're close enough to getting. Nope. Our Freerin associated crest is not for that one. We got the Siri crest. Next room to the right, you'll find a lottery ticket on one of the tables. Okay, so we can save that. Hello. Oh, watching the sunset away from the maddening crowd, it's so peaceful. You forgot his name. Just remember ongoing gag about him never being in time for hot dogs at the cafeteria. Oh, why was for some reason my brain was thinking Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, Quistis is blue, but she's a blue mage through items you gather throughout, so you don't have to do like a real collectathon for it. The one that's always late for the hot dogs at the cafeteria, I think, is shit. Zell? Or is it Cowboy? I never remember. Is that? I'm bad with Final Fantasy VIII lore. My brain went Final Fantasy IX. For some reason, I was thinking quinoa instead of Quistis. Yes, this is the Sapiens Gladio. Sages of the Sword. The bishop will be inside. Oh my. Use the fancy door with the painting on it. We beat Final Fantasy VIII by avoiding most of the battles. You know it started with a Z, but thinking Zack and knew that was wrong. We can call him Zack. He looks like a Zack. I have a feeling this is going to be voice acted.
So you finally come. The Outlanders wish to question me.
Are you Bishop Jovis?
Yes.
We came here from Russia. We want to find out what you can tell us about Sapientes Gladio and their leader, Rasputin.
I've washed my hands of them completely. We were once aligned. Now we're nothing more than enemies.
And do you happen to know what Sapientes Gladio, or should I say Rasputin, is planning to do?
Some nonsense about stealing a country.
It's not nonsense! That's my country you're talking about! Listen here. Your friend has ruined my whole life! How dare you call it nonsense?
Anastasia.
That's horrible.
My words were careless. I beg your forgiveness, Princess.
Are you blind?
Mm-hmm. I can sense only some light, that is all. Although now, I am able to see many of the things that I could not see when I had my sight.
Huh? Huh?
When you first set foot into my church, I felt as if an old friend had come to visit.
Friend?
The god of wrath's soul that is sealed within you made me feel so. I could sense his presence.
What? The god of wrath's soul?
His power has also been sealed by that foul mistletoe's curse.
You know about that?
Fate certainly does have its ironies, wouldn't you say?
Can't you speak more clearly, old man?
I am sorry. I am a bit out of practice, I suppose. I have not met the likes of you since I left the secular life and came here. I think I can answer the questions that you seek. Allow me to tell you about Rasputin.
Well, tell us about him already. Jeez.
That was when it all began. I was betrayed by my disciple and forsaken by my friend. My friend and I had just taken a young Rasputin as our new disciple. But time passed, and soon Rasputin had gained the power he needed to fulfill his ambition. That was when he showed his true self. Recognizing his madness too late, my friend and I tried to fight him. But we were quickly undone by the demonic power he wielded. The two of us were banished, and Rasputin became the new leader. He has made a soul pact with the king of demons, Asmodeus. That is what shields him and protects his mortal flesh.
A soul pact?
When a person sacrifices his very soul in exchange for unearthly power.
Is that really possible?
It is. If one possesses great knowledge and willpower. I am afraid that's exactly what Rasputin learned from us.
So you're saying that he possesses the power of Asmodeus?
Maybe he thought he was strong enough, but at some point, well, while unaware, his soul was devoured by Asmodeus. And now that demon within him seeks the destruction of this very world.
Isn't there any way to stop Rasputin?
A power equal to Asmodeus could break through his shield.
Power like that? Where would we find it?
Within the heart of this young man.
Huh? Me?
To stop the madness of Rasputin and our former organization. My friend fought to change the future of the entire world. His plan was to summon a god that would shake the earth and shatter the skies. When I saw his plan would reorder the nature of the world, I became fearful.
Hey now, wait a minute.
My friend lost his confidence in me. And in order to battle Asmodeus, he made a soul pact with the most powerful demon he could find. Yes, the god of wrath, Ammon. But the soul of Ammon is now sealed within you. Why is this so? Because you defeated my friend and conquered the will of Ammon. And so, when the god which was summoned turned to light and was crushed by you, my friend's soul disappeared within you as well.
Hey, old man. That friend of yours.
Cardinal Albert Simon.
Like, we didn't see that mile away. Was it going to show him getting whacked by the stick? Or the brick, or whatever it was? No, of course not. A villain of a game going, "Doh!" was so great.
Only the fallen angel Astaroth and the god of wrath Ammon have the power to resist Asmodeus.
If you want to resurrect that power,
you must first pass a trial.
A trial?
You must search for Ammon, buried somewhere within you.
But how?
The mistletoe extinguishes your powers. The more you resist, the more the curse inside of you will eat into your very soul. There is a limit to how much even the strongest of wills can endure.
And what if I can't endure?
You will go permanently insane.
Yeah, right. Good one, old man. Yeah, give me a break.
You need not go alone. I will come with you. It will be a most perilous journey, my young friend.
You?
Amon is a powerful foe. I think you know that far better than I do.
Father!
Huh?
Let me take your place. I'll be the one to go with him.
Karen!
You know that failure means death.
That's fine.
It shall be. Now then, come with me.
Everyone he cares about dies. Let's catch up on chat real quick, and then we'll do the rest of this. Final Fantasy VIII couldn't keep your attention for long. You apologize, it just isn't for you. There's nothing to apologize about there. What people enjoy is different as there are people on this earth. So it is fine. Games I like, other people don't. Some games other people love, I am not particularly a great fan of. Undertale. But it is what it is. And the disputed demonic name will create much chaos in the comments. They always do. Nothing will beat the gargled, intense voice acting from the narrator from Legend of Dragoon. I liked playing through that. I don't know if I have the patience to do it a second time, but I liked it. It's one of those that I think if I go back to, I'd only be going back to like part of it. Because whenever you start getting into the late game skills, the combos feel kind of tedious, in my opinion. Story's fine. Gameplay beyond that is fine. Just the fact that combos become more important and more complicated, just Anyway, seems pretty serious. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but just get yourselves back safely, okay? And once you feel ready for this trial, or whatever it is, tell Bishop Jovis.
Okay, I'm gonna go steal a bunch of stuff from you.
Because we've got items back here. Evasion down. Our end goal, I think, is probably the door over there. Let's see. I need to go back to there. And yeah, we are in the right window. You don't like tapping buttons 9 or 11 times per turn per person? Yeah, I mean, we do it in this one as well, but this one is more of a timing puzzle, whereas that one, basically, you could get screwed by having the timer in a bad spot, the counter. Having to just, like, randomly swap in the middle of it kind of caught me. Will of Judgment Ring all fade, yada, yada, yada. Nothing to say. Yeah, listen, I've been thinking, and I was out of line before. I didn't realize it was so hard on you being the ring soul. I just wanted to be friends. No, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed I lost it like that. Don't worry about it. Just do what you do, like normal. Okay. I am the ring soul, the will of the judgment ring, the administrator of all fate. The soul world drowns in its own history, and in this time you must carry the burden of fate. Jeez, you can talk, though. Huh? Nothing. Nothing at all. Please, continue. I can see it. I can see your future. This I entrust to you. Another attack boost. Spell list for the alchemist: Acid Splash, Mage Hand, Ray of Frost, Mage Armor, Ray of Sickness, Tasha's Costas Brew, and Web. Ah, all reflavored as potion lobbing. Sweet! The power to command the Judgment Ring. Such power will help you on your way through destiny. I will appear to you again and bestow upon you more power, but beware, I'm always watching. Hey, Ring Soul. What is it? So what's your wife's name anyway? My wife's name? What's that got to do with anything? Just tell me. We're friends now, right? Is she cute? She's called Miyabi. She's very young and very beautiful. Oh, Miyabi, is it? And kids? Just one, Aya. She just started calling me Papa. Aya, great name. Sounds like the name of a star. Maybe she'll be a singer or something when she's older. Miyabi and Aya. Say hello to them for me, okay? Aw, he's starting to be nice to the Ring Soul. Is the wife a ring also, or is... I'm not going further down that train of thought, because I just realized how not PG-13 that could go. Oh, Lord. So we got to talk to him to proceed. This seems like a good place to call it. Because I don't know what it is. I'm just feeling extremely fatigued right now. I'm either sugar crashing or just not having regular sleep is catching up to me a little bit. And I still have to do an editing before I go to bed. I will see if there's anybody on. I don't think there is. Actually, there's a few people on. Someone doing Monster Crown. Locke is doing art streams. What? Someone doing Shining Force. I think I'll send you into Kara and I. If I can get this to ever load on their stream. There we go. But you added it to my journal. Sweet. I will check it out probably later today whenever I get some work done on some other projects. But right now, I think I'm going to go set up the video for the rest of the day. I'm going to take a nap. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for joining in on the stream. Sorry, it's a short one, but it's been short ones all week. Oh no, I think the weather's just getting to me. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!